Hello there, ladies and gentlebeans. I'm Gamma, and my me welcomes you to the Wii U. Now say goodbye to the Wii U because Nintendo has officially put this little console that almost could to sleep now that the Nintendo Switch is officially a thing. And the last game that supports the Wii U has been released in the form of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But if you paid attention to the name of this video, you'll know that we're not playing Breath of the Wild, because instead, I feel like playing a little bit of Shovel Knight, because this game is awesome. Ironically, it's also being made available for the Switch, and it actually has a piece of timed exclusive DLC available for it that will be available to all other consoles later. But we're not going to be getting to the DLC for quite a while because I want to play the vanilla game first. Hello, Yacht Club Games, you actually had a successful Kickstarter. Take that, Mighty Number 9. Yes, ignore the Plague of Shadows subtitle, we'll get to that later on. Right now, though, we want to, actually play the game. But before that, a little bit of a background for those who are unaware. This game, which originally came out in 2015, is basically a love letter to 8-bit games, while at the same time not necessarily being confined to all of the limitations, not to mention tropes, the more annoying tropes, I should say, of said old-school video games. For example, the game is actually not frustrating, despite the fact that it does get pretty challenging. Also, the music is fucking awesome. So yeah, it basically has all the positive things on, that were, common in a lot of the older games, as opposed to simply just using the graphics as nostalgia bait, as some indie games tend to do. So without any more dilly-dallying, why don't we push the Start Game button? This is my old file. I'm not going to use that file, nor am I going to use the A file. Instead, I'm going to create a new adventure using file number 3. I'm going to play as Shovel Knight, because we can either be him, Plague Knight, or Shovel Knight. I almost said Spectre Knight. Spectre Knight's the new DLC guy, but we're not playing as him, we're playing as the Shoves. So we're just going to quickly make a new file. We're going to use my YouTube / everywhere else on the internet name, because why not? And then we are going to have a new file, and everything is going to be good. I am playing this using the Wii Remote on its side because it feels the best to me. Because playing it with any other controller has a very strange configuration that works well on the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, but not on a Nintendo controller where quite literally the buttons are kind of like upside down. But whatever. So we're going to get into this right now. Choose this profile? I believe I did, so yes, please. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. Now, the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. Justice in spades! So, right out the get-go, we are thrown into this. Using the Wiimote's configuration, the 2 button, which is basically its A button, makes me jump, and the 1 button, which is its NES equivalent to B, makes me use my shovel. The shovel is an incredibly versatile weapon. As you can see, I could use it to dig things up as well as beat up animals, but I can also Scrooge McDuck their faces by pogo sticking off of them. Like like I said, this game borrows quite heavily from old school typey games, while at the same time feeling really original. Like, it's derived, but it gives as much back as it, borrows, and I quite enjoy that. So, as you can see, we can use the shovel to break these soft blocks of brownish yellow. The same brownish yellow that usually makes up most last-gen games. Have you ever seen Gears of War? Good God. So we're gonna dig up more treasure because finding as much loot as you possibly can is incredibly useful considering the upgrades that you can get and the fact that you can actually lose these pretty easily if you're not careful. So we're gonna bounce off of a bubble because that's just what sane people do. And we have reached our first checkpoint. Fun little fact about these checkpoints, which I will show off later, you can actually break some of these later on after this level, which imposes a unique difficulty challenge, which we will see at a later point. Right now, we just want to go and pick up gems, climb the ladder again, and then ponder just how exactly any of this is possible. Don't we live in medieval times? Why is there just a random fucking platform attached to a rail here? Also, why did I just let myself get hit like that? That's careless, Gamma. Why are you a careless video game playing buffoon? I missed the red gem, but I don't care. There is more. See, I got an even better one there, so it's like, whatevs, yo. Jump. The jumping control in this game is tight as fuck, and it's awesome. Now, I'm not sure if I missed anything, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I did, but probably did, I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna pogo stick on this dragon because that's what Shovel Knight does. He just pogo stick jumps on things, and then he picks up loot, and then he picks up more loot, and then we jump down, and everything is good. And then we can, like, beat skulls into people. This is probably your brother! Here, have him for yourself. Fine, no, have my shovel instead. Woo! Screw you. Feel something is... Nope. There was not a secret there. There is a little secret here, though. Yes. If you see something that has a little nudge, like little square nudgely thingy over here, then there is generally a secret lying in wait. And you want to find secrets. Secrets are good. Random little green Dragon Quest-esque gel monsters are not good, however. Those are actually quite terrible, and you should avoid them if you possibly can. Alright, be careful of the spikes. The spikes will insta-kill you, and it is not fun, and you will not like life with spikes. That is a trope of old-timey games that this game does have. I probably should have worded my introduction to this better, but screw it! Honestly, I'll take that trope over some of the other ones that old games do. For example, you don't actually, take egregious knockback damage in this game. Absolve! I mean, you take knockback damage, but it's not egregious knockback damage. It's not like Castlevania or something like that, where you literally just kind of go like, whoa, man! I just jumped back! Also, I think it might be something that doesn't exist if you play this on easy. Is there an easy setting? I don't think there's actually, yeah, no, there's no difficulty setting, but that's also largely because of a feature in this game, which I kind of already sort of mentioned, but said we'll go into at a later point. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Yes, we can! Jumping off of enemies is often how you get to some particularly nice goodies. Also, I just had a death, and that death was not good, but that just shows off another mechanic of this game. For you see, in the spirit of some of the more harder games out there, like the Dark Souls, and even MMOs like WoW, you actually have the chance of recovering your lost loot. All you have to do is get back to where you died without dying again, and you will be able to recover all of that stuff. You have unlimited lives, however, if you die too often, you will become fucking poor because of how much money you've actually lost. So you're definitely incentivized to keep playing, but you're also being incentivized to get better by, you know, not dying. Again, this game is hard, but it never feels frustrating, and the controls are so goddamn airtight that it really does feel like your own fault should something screw up. And I'm going to screw up plenty of times because I am terrible at games like this, but I really, really enjoyed playing this, and I wanted to play it again and kind of gear myself up for playing the DLC. Plus also, I've been playing a lot of shooty McShooty games, so playing something a little bit more colorful and cartoony that isn't Galaxy, it definitely seems like a bit of an appealing option to me at the moment. Plus also, I love the freaking music in this game. So let's just go and hop down and kill the slime, take his potion. We can't use magic yet, but yeah, see, there are our bags of gold. All we gotta do is... Okay. Might have screwed up a little bit, but at the same time I haven't, because dinner is served! There is just a random pot of meat chilling out over there. It's no longer in the walls. Secrets are in the walls, gems are in the walls, but food are in platters now. This is not completely Castlevania. It's inspired by Castlevania, but it puts its own twist on Castlevania. Boom, 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 boom. Just kinda bouncing and jumping and 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 bouncing. Checkpoint. Bounce bubble. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh, boing, boing. Yoink, get all that stuff. There, oh yes, there are goodies. There are goodies over there that I want. So, pardon me for bouncing off of your soul, but I need to do that. I also need to grab these gems that are inexplicably floating in midair. Video game logic, as always, is wonderful. Hoi, hoi. One thing, if there's one fault I have to give to this game, it's that these bubbles are kind of hard to see when they're behind this brightly colored waterfall. But whatever, I'm still managing. Also, these musical sheets that I'm picking up are actually quite useful. In addition to allowing you to access the in-game soundtrack, a character that we will meet shortly actually makes use of them and rewards us for finding them. Oh, hello there, Mr. Skeleton. I did not see you there. Why are you there? You should be dead, not alive. That's why you're a skeleton. Goddamn necromancers. There is a treasure chest over there, but I'm actually not sure how to get at it. I'm not really going to concern myself too much with it, because... Oh, that's how we get to it! There was not a secret indication... stub there. Whatever, we got a carrot. And we got more and more treasure. We've already got, like, almost $3,000. So we're doing really good. We're collecting everything in this level. It's quite a good feel. It is quite a good feel. Ouch. You are a dick, and nobody wants to be your friend. Not even you want to be your own friend, Mr. Green Pterodactyl. These platforms don't like you, but then again you fly, so it doesn't really matter to you, does it? I thought not. Okay. Oh, God. God. You are not cool. You are, like, above cliffs and stuff. But whatever, we... No! Some of the money got lost. Oh, well. Ah! I almost fell. Oh... Dun. Oh, God. You blended in with that grass really well. Fiendish. I bet over there has some useful shiz. Ooh, yes indeed it does. It also possesses a platforming challenge. Ow. That was foolhardy of me. I gotta go back there and get my shit back now, yo! Ow. Come on! Also, in classic video game fashion, your character can go in front of the scoreboard. Woot! Ow, 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 ow. Don't you bubble blow me, okay? Whoa! Thank you for dying, finally. Hey, an apple! I think there was an apple. Boom! Why are there just ladders that hang out of nowhere? That's the most. This is a dangerous place. No wonder only warriors tread here. I've already got the goodie over there. It's only out of sheer impulse that I revisit those areas. Alrighty, here is my lost loot. And it is regained. Bing! More money! We like money. We are capitalist knight. Bing! Pew! And now we're back on track, and hey, look, a checkpoint. Kinda looks like the checkpoint has, like, hair. Mind you, I know exactly why that hair is there. That is not normally there. For reasons which I will elaborate further on. But first, we have to fight this guy. Black Knight, I know you'd show your face sooner or later. The cerulean... Okay, let me do that again. Let me see if I can actually read these voiceover lines with voices. I know you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. Oh, God, what the hell kind of a laugh was that? Screw you! You can't touch this. Don't laugh at me. You'll just make me jump on your head with my pogo shovel. Oh, God, you have a projectile. That's not fair. Mind you. Okay. That's a little careless of me. Ah! Screw you and your projectile bollocks. You're doing what I do. Stop that. That's my move. I will kill you with my move for doing my move. That old school explosion defeat effect thing. God, man, $4,800. We're loaded. And we have won. Victory has become a thing that we have achieved. And now, after crossing through the plains of passage, our hero takes a well-deserved rest. He dreams of his beloved Shield Knight, falling in what seems like an eternal abyss. Hordes of enemies run He tries to catch her. Sometimes he succeeds, other times he does not. That time he did not because I think I just started to run a little too late. Fortunately, there's no real bonus for doing it, but it is a cool little story reminder, and that's another one of the cool things that this game does. But now, you're awake again. A new dawn is upon us, which means we gotta put out this campfire and get the loot from it, yo! Feat accomplished! Only you can prevent forest fires. Yes, I don't get trophies or achievements because I'm playing the Wii U version, but screw that! I just want to play the game. And with the plains of passage cleared, we can now move on to the next area. A village! That seems kind of nice and cool. Let's go there. Barrels. Halt! No weapons! We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, oh, that's no weapon. It's just a shovel. You may enter then. And don't forget, press up on the directional pad to talk to everyone. Especially me. Cause no trouble, warrior. You know, I can still kill people with this shovel, right? Serial killers do it all the time. Did you know your fishing rod can haul up faraway bags and gems out of reach? Aye, it's the truth. Oh, thank you, my dear fisherman. Hello there, weird scarecrow-looking person. Hail, traveler! I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets! My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. How did you fuck that up, man? If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa! You have 2 music sheets! Magnificent! Take 500 golds for each. That's money in the bank! Let's see here. Oh my, you found Strike the Earth. Oh, outstanding. Trumpet triplets. Ah, there's nothing you can't render into... there's nothing you can't render into pure music. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you at any time. Just ask. So yeah, he's basically our sound test. I mean... technically, you've got to unlock the music, but he's still the sound test. Most NES-style games don't have that. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of them don't. So, now we are in the village. This is where we actually come back here every so often, mainly because you can actually get some pretty significant upgrades here. And I do mean significant. For example, this dude here will actually give us expansions for our health. Pottage and poultry, mutton and meat. Your maximum health will increase if you eat. Bring a meal ticket, I'll whip up a feast. Guy, blah 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 blah, yeah. This guy here. Gotition is his name. Ah, decisions. Should I extend my magic or health, or just eat a tin can? Why not buy a meal ticket and help narrow my options? Oh yeah, sure, I'll buy a meal ticket for $1,000. You by any chance have any more? Yes, you do. This one's a lot more expensive for some reason, but we're going to buy it anyway because expanding our health early on in the game just seems like a worthwhile investment. Now it's a little beyond our price range, but that's okay. So we're going to, yes, I'll dazzle your palate in a time or less. What? Oh, there. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less. So bon appetit and pardon the mess. Ooh. What the hell is this shit? Is this like vegetable? Whatever. Oh, hey, look, he's got another one for us. Okay, this one looks a little bit more appetizing. Nom 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 nom. And just like that, we've already got 2 more orbs of health. So now we got 6 instead of 4. Like I said, expanding your health is probably one of the more worthwhile things to do at the beginning of this game, especially when you're like me and you tend to just take damage all the time. Here we've got some, just kind of some random folks just kind of chilling out over here. Grandma Swamp. Double trouble, soil and shovel. My third eye knows your useless infos. Excavation! The number of dig piles you've dug. The number of dig piles you've dug is 7. Aurum infinosia. Infiniosa. Whatever. The amount of gold you've collected is 6,043. More weird words! The number of times you've fallen in battle is 2. Pathetic, considering that was the tutorial level, huh? The total time you've spent adventuring is 22 minutes. Oh, I magically see all of your acts. Come back again for more useful facts. Thanks for helping me, kindly witch. I'm not a witch. You're a crone! How is that, you crone? Hello there, lonely-looking writer. Mona. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm stranded here. Shall we pass the time with a little game? I'll just need 100 gold first. Okay, sure. Oh, you don't want to try? No, I wanted to say yes. I think I accidentally pushed B at the same time. Alright, I'll conjure up some things. And you can't hit them towards the targets for points, okay? You can't hit them towards the targets for points. Ah! Ah! Yeah! 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 Ah! Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Yeah! I'm getting these things in there. Yeah! Woo! I actually forget what you get for doing these, but some of these are starting to fall, and that's not good. Oh no! The cool points one went away. Ah! No! Why am I terrible at this? Can I, like, jump on? No, I can't jump on these. Alright, so how terrible did I do this? Yeah, I got 65 points. That's not very good, though. Fuck you! If you're trying to impress me, you should try for 75 next time. Okay. Next time, though. I'm leaving. You don't make me happy. Ooh, that Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would begin upon my I would bestow... Let me read that again. Oh, that Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would bestow upon them my greatest treasure. I know what that is, weird green-haired lady. Juice Maid! Ah, a new face. Dancers, acolytes, witches, goats. Everyone's welcome in here. What kind of juice do you guys have? Alright, we've got more people here. Ah, the triple acolyte. The Trouple acolyte, sorry. Hello, fish friend. All hail the Trouple King. Who? You've never heard of the Trouple King? Half trout and half apple. Pronounced like mouthful. He's one of the forest gods. Here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth. If you ever visit this sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft, and then the Trouple King will appear. As it happens, I have been entrusted to sell Trouple chalices to believers. Would you like one? I wouldn't mind one, but unfortunately I'm a little short on change right now, so I'm gonna have to grab that off of you later, once we go and do a couple more levels. What else is over here? I should probably show everything else off. We've got Crocker there. Mr. Crocker! Or is it Croaker? Shovel Knight? Shovel Knight? I know things are tough, but don't throw me in the trowel. Okay, it's Croaker. He's a frog. Of course it's Croaker. Chester! Psst, hey, blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today. Why not have a look? A fishing rod and a chaos orb. All the items that you find in this game generally tend to have a rather handy use, so getting as much of them as you can is kind of useful. They're like the powers in Mega Man, except you don't get them off of bosses, you just kind of buy them and you can have them whenever you want. Oh yes, the Magicist. Want more out of your relics? Oh yes, of course. Well, I can increase your maximum magic. Good? Oh, but no relics yet? What, I can't... Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we gotta find relics first before we can actually, do anything useful with him. So that's pretty much everything that shop has to offer. Just a couple of merchants and some random other dudes to talk to, and some one-time, dig piles that don't give you anything. A little lame. Ooh, what's this old guy want? Grizzled Seer, Shovel Knight, many trials await you. Don't despair. May each defeat strengthen your resolve. Oh, thank you, kind Seer. And with that, we have cleared the village, and now we can move on to the next couple of areas, of which there are two. Yes, this game does have branching paths, or I guess I should say custom ordered level completion. But of course, we're going to go up to that castle, but we're going to do that in the next video. What kind of trials will befall us? What kind of dangers lurk this land? And just what exactly will we have to do in order to free this land from the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter? There's only one way to properly find out, and that is to tune in to the next exciting episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight. Take care.